Hey everybody, okay, so today I am going to share with you a really fun technique using the Crafty Power Tape by Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L and fabric to make some really nice fabric covered beads for jewelry making. You can see here, this is a necklace that I made using some beads that I had from home and a kit that I bought online. As well, this is the watch band that I made to coordinate with it. And what I found is that my favorite beads out of the kit that I bought was these beautiful fabric covered beads. And I loved them, and there was only the one inside of my kit, so I decided that I wanted to try and figure a way to make my own. So what I did is I grabbed just some scrap fabric that I had, and you can see this is the pattern that I used here. Just a white with a black daisy pattern on there. And I cut it down to, I'd say probably about 3/8 of an inch. And I know that sounds so precise. It's just a little less than half an inch. So for those of you who are thinking, oh, 3/8, that's too exact for me, you can see even here where parts of my fabric are a little thinner. It doesn't have to be exact because these beads do look really, that's the nice thing about these beads, is that they are not exact, and that's kind of the effect you're going for. So what I did is I just took the Crafty Power Tape and I ran it across my misting mat. I just recommend that you use a craft sheet because it ends up being a nice non-stick surface. Granted, mine has some mist on it, so it's probably needs a good cleaning, but it makes it nice so that when you need to pick it up, you can just pick it up. Alright, so what I've done is I've gone ahead and started with laying down my adhesive, and then I put my strip of fabric just right on top of it. And what I'm going to do is just pick up the end here. And I bought these, you could just buy these at your local craft or hobby store. They're in the wood section, and these are 1 inch, 1/8 hole round beads. And I'm sure after you see this, you'll probably think of all the different types of beads or spools or things that you could possibly use. I'm just going to go ahead and grab one of these out. And I'm going to start right at the top here. Right at the inlet hole there, and I'm going to go straight across down, and then I'm going to swivel it around and go all the way. I'm going to swivel it so that I get the other side of the inlet hole there. And what's nice is that you can see here where the fabric is just a little bit bigger. After I'm done wrapping, if there's any left over, I can easily cut that off. If there are areas where your adhesive is showing, you will want to go ahead and make sure that that's covered with fabric, just so that when you're using these beads, actually wearing them, what I've found is that if you have some exposed adhesive, it'll start to grab whatever you rub up against, and it will start to turn gray. So it's nice to just go ahead and have the fabric hanging over a little bit, and then you can trim it off. So I'm just going to keep running my adhesive with my fabric over. And what I'm doing is I'm just trying to cover the holes strategically with my fabric. And I'm just going along and keep wrapping it around. And once you start to get, you can see now that I'm just kind of following the flow of the fabric as it takes me. When it starts to get to a direction that I don't need it to work anymore, you can see here now it's starting to, I'm just kind of letting it guide me and guiding it as I take it across to where there is no fabric, or yeah, exactly where there is no fabric. You can see there's a little spot there. I'm just going to go ahead and let it go up here and grab the last part of that inlet hole and pull it down. And there we go there. And I think I've just about got it all. Perfect. And if you don't like the design, you could easily go afterwards and just go ahead and wrap it around. So there you go, just a really nice, fun, fabric covered bead that you can now use for your jewelry making. Thanks.